Hi everybody, it's PattyAnne and I'm here again to show you what I'm learning this week with my new Floriani Total Control U software. Let me remind you, I'm not an expert. I just got the software. I'm just learning as I go and I'm sharing what I'm learning, not only for you, but so I have a record for myself when I want to try to remember how to do something. So this week what I'm doing is I'm trying to come up with some art that I can put on some little teeny tiny baby onesies. My daughter is having twins. They're due in December. It's the first grandchildren for me. I've only had granddogs and grandcats up to this time. She's having one boy and one girl. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out what kind of little teeny tiny things I can put on baby onesies, and I don't have that much in my library that I can use. So I've discovered a way I can make my own. So this was just a sample one, just when I was learning how to do it. What I did was I went on to Google and I looked for line art drawing. I actually went to black and white line art and I put in the topic. The topic I chose for my first one was just My Little Pony, just because back in the day that's what my daughter liked. So when you look at the line art, what you're looking for is something that has really good, strong black lines. Okay, so maybe I should open this and show you a couple that are good and maybe a couple that would not be
Like
quite
I went
so
to
good. Maybe My Little Pony line art. And that's where I found the line art that I'm going to use. Another one that I did that was really cool was a tractor. Tractor line art. Okay, so if I go to tractor line art, I can show you some of the ones that I don't think would be very good. I don't think this would be very good because what we're going to do is we're going to use the Redwork, which is just kind of outlining it and adding some details. A lot of this one might be pretty good. This one would be good. This one would not be good because look at all that little detail jazz in there and wouldn't be very good. In my opinion, this would be good. Again, I'm just learning, so you may have different ideas than I do. But right now for me, these are the ones that are good. The ones I'm pointing out are the kind that I like. Like this would not be good because look at all that detail in that one that would have to be drawn out with the Redwork tool. So anyway, that's what I look for. I look for ones that have bold black lines, few lines. Wonder which one I ended up doing. This one would be cute. Well, I'll show you in the end which one I did because I did actually do it. That one could be good. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to this. So let's assume that I've got my little pony artwork and I've saved it to my desktop. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here to where it says backdrop tool, click on it, and then I'm going to go in my desktop if it doesn't show up right here right away. Use this drop down arrow here and find wherever you've saved yours. I saved mine on my desktop so it would be easy to find. And these are some other ones I've been working on. But here's the My Little Pony file. Was that it? No, it was this one that I did. It was the My Little Pony coloring pages. Pardon me. So I bring this in like this. Now, after I was all done with this project, I sent it over to Rachel at Beginnings Quilt Shop. I'm working out of home today, and I just didn't feel like firing up my machine because I'm having fun with my computer. So Rachel said, send me the PES file and I'll stitch it out for you. So I sent her the PES file when I was done, and I had not changed the properties over here, the width and the height. When she got it and tried to stitch it out, she was like, that won't fit on any hoop that I have. So I learned a lesson right quick. First thing I need to do is change the width and the height. I'm going to change this to, I think I'll change the width to 6 inches. Notice when I change this to 6 that the height will automatically change too. Now nothing happens over here, of course, until I hit apply. Now, it looks awfully tiny, but notice up here it's only 17%. That's what it's sized at. So I'm going to hit the drop down arrow, and I'm going to make it fit the screen. That's much better. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is so easy. I'm just going to come up here to the Redwork tool, click on it, go down here and click on a part of the black line. Give it a moment to work. If it doesn't work right away or it makes a little tone, it might mean that you've missed the line, so try again. But now let's see what's happened. Look over here in the sequence view. I've got a lot of red over there. Okay, and if I come back over here, there's two ways that I can get rid of the backdrop art. I can click on this and come over into this part of the screen, right click and uncheck show backdrop. Or if my backdrop is shown, I can come down here and it says toggle view backdrop and I can turn it off. Okay, this to me looks really great. The only thing is there's no face right here. So I do want to have her face in there. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to toggle that back on. I'm going to come back over here to my Redwork tool and I'm going to click on her eyebrow. And let's see what all has happened now. Let's toggle off the backdrop view. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And actually for now, I think I'll just keep it like that, except for I think I want to put this little line in there as well. So making sure that my Redwork tool is selected, I'm going to put that little line in there. Toggle off again, see how it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. If I do it in 3D, if you'll notice when you do Redwork, if you come up here to the properties and allow the properties to be shown, I believe I have to click on it first. There we go. It shows over here that the type of stitch, whenever you're doing Redwork, it's a bean stitch. And depending on how thick you want that bean stitch to be, you can change the bean repeats. It automatically comes up with 3. You can change it to 5, 7, 9, whatever you like. Of course, once you change it, you need to hit apply before it gets applied to this. So the only thing I have left to do is to save this. So I go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save it as My Little Pony Test. And first I can save it as a WAF file, and then I can come up here, File, Save As, and I can save it as a PEZ file because that's what my brother machine takes, or whatever else your machine does. So I'll save mine as a PEZ. And then all I need to do is save that to my little thumb drive, take it to my machine, unless, of course, I'm using the newer machine and it's wireless, and stitch it out. So what I'm going to show you next is what Rachel is stitching out on our new brother machines that we do have at Beginnings Quilt Shop. So this is a really cool way to be able to make yourself your own art. Let me show you a couple others that I've done. I wanted to show you, let's see, the teddy bear. There he is. I resized him. And then I just used the circle tool up here to make his little eyes. And I did a fill after I did that. You'll see it down here. Well, you can't really tell very well, but then I did a fill stitch for his eyes and his nose. But everything else is the Redwork. The other one that I did, as I said, was I was doing the bear and I was having a lot of fun with that. Oh, the tractor. There's the tractor. And I think it turned out really cute too. Did I do any others? bear one was cute. This is some other things that I've been working on. Guess that's it for right now. Anyway, watch this video and see the end results and give this a try.